Yo, what's up guys? We are back today for another war video. Here we have season 42, war number 6. So this is a halfway point. If I sound a little bit differently, I'm just a little bit sick. That's why I didn't upload anything yesterday. Just got like a bit of a sore throat, you know. I'm alright though, should be fine. But yeah, so for this war, I was running Absorbing Man, Magneto, and Nick Fury. So up first here we have a Hulkling, and Hulkling, you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of fighting him, but with Absorbing Man, I always have a great time with Absorbing Man because we can just end those indestructible buffs basically instantly. And that's also free Mystic Dispersion power, plus you can also just let those regens expire, which that does take a while to just like let them naturally fall off. But if you do that, again, that's a lot of Mystic Dispersion power gain. That's an option. You're going to chain the heavy into the special, then just hit him with a stand-up intercept. Bait one more special here, and that should be all she wrote. Go for a little medium, light, medium combo into another unblockable special one. Another special one. Okay, I thought it was over. Not quite. There we go. Now it's over. Still a fast fight, you know, under a minute. No problems at all there. Now we move on to a Spider-Ham, and the plan here is to go for Nick Fury. Now we have two Nick Fury fights, and the second Nick Fury fight is another Spider-Verse character. It's Mystic Spider-Man. And so the plan for that fight is just parry, light. That's it. No mediums. And so I was like, you know, I should practice. You know, I should warm up for that fight. So here, I'm just gonna go parry, light, and that's it. That's it. That's the whole strategy. That's the whole plan. Got deep wounds, 5 out of 5. You can see those bleeds are taken for 2,803. So that's, you know, well over 5,000 damage every single second. And then for a special one, and he's dead. Like 20-second fight, just rinsed. Spider-Ham, he goes down pretty quick. So that was section 1, off to a good start. But then we have that Dr. Doom you see right up there. We're going to be fighting him. And we're going to be using Magneto. So it's time for Magneto to put in some work here. Magneto is a tactic attacker, which means basically whenever we knock the defender down, we get a armor up buff. And when we have armor up buffs, we power burn the defender, I believe. So that's the plan here, but at the same time that kind of messes things up a little bit because that's more buffs, more Mystic Dispersion. So I was kind of getting a little worried. I'm like, hold on, this could backfire on me. You know, what if Doom just goes like straight to an L3 or something, you know? That's not good. So here you can see when those armors expires, looks like this guy did not place with 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. Looks like 2 to 3 Mystic Dispersion points. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, we're chilling. This could have been a problem, but no, this guy didn't place with mass Mystic Dispersion, so we're fine. Which, if you're placing Mystic Defenders, you should always be placing with max Mystic Dispersion, you know, in Masters tiers wars at least, and that's just assumed. Like if you're fighting a Mystic Defender, you have to go into the fight with the assumption that there's going to be 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. Of course, you can test it to make sure, but you just always have to assume. So it was nice to that there wasn't max empty here. Then throw a special 3 here, and the stupid Conflictor ate the bulk of the bleeds, which is unfortunate. I think I should have parried then thrown it, because I did max out Pacify for this fight, so my regular parries would all work, and they all have been, because Magneto lowers ability action by 70% against metal champs, and Pacify when stunned, it's an additional 30. So with Magneto, you can get up to 100. So I should have parried first, but you know, it's fine. We're just gonna parry heavy, get some more specials going, and we'll get back to that special too. You can see I'm also power burning, so that's really great. Here I get a bleed debuff on me as well, finally, which is great. That's just free willpower healing. I'm running Coagulate as well, so we just get the full effect there. And then a couple combos, and Doom goes down. So Magneto did his job totally fine. That is a rank 4 Magneto. I took him up to rank 4 with a 3 to 4 mutant gem. I don't remember where did I get that from? Was it? Might have been the banquet event. I think it was the banquet event. Yeah. So anyways, now we move on to the next fight, Penny Parker. And I was originally signed to Magneto here, but I was like, hey, I'm just gonna take this with Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man's great Penny Parker counter. I've done this fight a few times before. And yeah, as long as we stay in our Uru form, we're going to be able to crit through the block if we're refined. So we're able to take down that Sing Shield pretty quick. Right there, hit a nice little light intercept as well, just to pause our form so that we have enough time to take this shield down. There we go. You can see we're doing big damage with that block. Fortunately, our Uru form is going to fall off. I wasn't able to, you know, get any additional pauses, so here it does fall off, unfortunately. So right now we're just man. We're not absorbing man, we're just man right now, just a regular human man. There we go. Get back into the Uru form though, but unfortunately that Sync Shield's coming back, so I need to go for another special here, and then I need to start hitting that block again. It's tempting to just go for a combo here, but she has 10 of her charges, so I'm definitely going to get auto blocked. And yeah, my form's going to fall off again, unfortunately here. So boom, there, I'm just a man now, not an absorbing man. And yeah, we lose all that crit through the block. But again, she has 10 of those auto block charges. I could just hit her and get auto blocked, but this is my last fight with man here, but just decided to play it a little safe. Boom, there we go. And yeah, go for medium light medium combo, apply the vulnerability, get the regen, fight's over. So that was unfortunately a little prolonged, you know, having to hit that block again, but SpiderMan, he did his job, so it's all good. And now we can go ahead and take this Odysseus is here, this rank 5 mystical Spider-Man. So we have inevitable power and the rich get richer. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All we have to do is stick to the plan. What is the plan? Parry, light, 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 light. That's it. It's so simple. Parry, do the 4 lights. There we go. Parry, do the 4 lights. And that's it. That's it, man. As long as we do that, we're good. Our bleeds are doing 2,186. Of course, we don't have class advantage here, so it's not doing quite as much as it was against the pig. But that is still a tremendous amount of damage. And here, going to go for a reparry. Here he decides to throw the special 2. It's fine. Dex first 2 hits, block the last hit. That's, again, totally fine. Lightning combo and the special 2. Dead. 565. Mystic Spider-Man. No problem. No problem for Nick. Good old Nick Fury, man. Those bleeds are just nutty. And then I do have one final fight. I had to just kind of reboost just for this guy. We got Residue here. We got his 565 infamous Iron Man. So this is the safeguard node. So it's a cap of 1% damage. I even throw on a regen boost here. That was definitely not needed for this fight. This fight's basically a joke. Magneto, we're fighting both Dooms in this war, taking both of the Dooms with Magneto, and Magneto just fantastic counter to both these fellas here. So you can see we don't have to worry about the safeguard because again, max pacify with Magneto's abilities, we're pretty much turning off the safeguard, and we're also power burning him. So that's really nice. And so we're just going to keep on parry heavy all the way up to our special 3. Just going for reparries because he does have the non-contact mediums or something like that, so you can't just, you know, get the easy parries. Also just heavy countering his heavy with ours. It also applies us an energy vulnerability debuff because I'm gaining so much prowess. That's like his go-to way to counter Bishop, and it's kind of countering me a little bit here, but it's totally fine. We're just not able to get the absurd amount of prowess that we typically would get because he's preventing that. But we're at the special 3 now, so just going to, like, see there, I was charging it here, I'm charging it, we're not getting much, so get up to 15, I'm like, okay, that should be good. Again, I should have parried before I did this special, but luckily the 70% was in our favor here, and we do bypass the safeguard still. It's 56,000 damage, and then we get our bleeds going, and those bleeds are taken for 4,000, which is 8,000 per second, and then as soon as they expire, you don't drop. Boom, there's another 74,000 damage, and we finish that fight with a full yellow bar. Again, that regen boost was a total waste, did not need that. And yeah, that's it for this war. Not a ton of fights, nothing really too crazy, pretty tame war. And we did end up winning this one. We only had 2 deaths as a whole alliance, so we really popped off. It's a great way to answer back after a couple of losses, so this one felt good. Yes, that's going to do it for the halfway point now in the season. For season, what is this, 42? We'll be back for another war. The next ones are getting a lot more exciting. We're facing some more well-known alliances. I think next we have For Loki versus New Nation, and then For Loki versus DSVG. That one just concluded. So some pretty solid wars there. I had some very interesting fights. To be back for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying these war videos, I would appreciate a like, rating, subscribe if you want to see more. Peace out, guys.